We're now going to set our load up for a box hitch. For the box hitch, we have to come under the ring here, and this tag end has to come under this rope that goes across. We're going to pull our slack, and when we get done, we're going to throw all of our slack to the front of the mule so that we're not stepping on our ropes. Because you get a knot like that and get your foot through it and your mule takes off, especially if you're packing with a young mule, and you could get drugged. We don't want anything like that. So now we've got our rope, and we're going to make a space to set our load. We're going to set our load on the mule. We're going to start at the front because that's where the rope is tied off at. We're going to come around and we're going to reach down here and pull the slack with my left hand down below the mule. I'm pulling my slack down. I'm going to suck it up fairly tight. I'm going to come up, go over the top of the rope, and come through. And then I'm going to reach through, and I'm going to be careful not to get my hand all the way through the rope like that. I'm just going to reach through and grab the rope and pull it down. The reason I don't reach through is because I don't want to get drugged. Always you have to be concerned about safety. Now, in a lot of YouTube videos, you'll notice they'll stop right here and they'll just put a hitch over the load. And what they've done is they've kept the load from hitting the ground. What they haven't done is kept the load from bouncing up into the air, sliding forward when the mule goes downhill, or sliding backwards when the mule goes uphill. So we need to lock this load in place. And the way to do that, we're going to start over here again. We're going to go underneath, poke it through, pinch with our left. We're going to reach through with our right and grab our tag end, and we're going to suck this up until it makes a knot. But we don't stop there. We keep pulling on the knot and keep pulling slack. Now what this does is it allows us to come around the load to our crow's foot, come down to our Wind River ring, or our D-ring, whatever you want to call it, or pack ring. So we've got 3 points. We've got one coming off this way, one coming off this way, and one coming right down the middle, right down to our Wind River ring. We're going to pull up our slack. We're going to pinch with the left, run around with the right, and that's our knot. We're going to keep this loop small so it's not catching on brush. Pull our slack, and we're going to tie a half hitch over it so that we can pull on it all day long and it's not going to come undone. We'll do up our slack, and when we're done with our slack, it always goes to the back of the mule. That way your extra rope is not catching on brush as you're going down the trails. So I would normally tie my slack up back here someplace and get it out of the way. That is a box hitch.